On the one hand,
reading from a prepared statement, DOA Director Benita Manglona contested the law that requires a penalty for late filing of quarterly reports on the health care claims paid out by SelectCare. She said the law was ambiguous because it provided conflicting dates on when those required claims reports should be submitted.
On the one hand, it may be deemed as 1 day late. On the other hand, it may be deemed as 2 weeks early. This issue has been raised in separate opinions by the Attorney General both last year and this year, and the conclusion remains the same. The law is ambiguous.
You acknowledge that 45 days after December 31st is actually the 14th of February.
Yes.
So this report was received later than what was mandated by law, correct?
That appears to be the case.
However, Manglona went on to say that GovGuam currently owes SelectCare $1.4 million in outstanding premiums, and GovGuam has frequently made late premium payments of its own to SelectCare, and SelectCare has not demanded interest payments.
We are required to make compounded interest payments on late vendor payment. Despite our late payments, the vendor has floated late payments from the government without demanding interest. If we are going to seek a penalty from the vendor for a 1 day or 2 day missed deadline, it would be incumbent on us penalty with the penalty imposed on the government for its late payments.
And the DOA director said that her department cannot just demand payment of $900,000 in penalties because SelectCare is entitled to due process.
And I would have to convene an administrative hearing to allow the vendor an opportunity to present its defenses. My department would have to hire an administrative hearing officer for which I have no budget, yet another unfunded mandate.
However, Senator Cruz was critical of Manglona for not doing a comparison between the cost of an administrative hearing and the amount that could have been collected from a penalty.
But you don't have that.
That's what I said. I don't have it, and I don't have it with me, and I can.
No, but you didn't have it.
it.
No, but you didn't even have it before you made the decision not to move forward with the due process hearing.
I just know that legal, legal fees are high, and if I have to hire, a hearing officer, they charge a lot of money.
Still, in concluding her prepared remarks, Manglona argued the costs outweigh the benefits.
Rather than aimlessly charge ahead, I have decided that caution is the better part of valor.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.
Working with the Attorney General's office and with